Greetings, good people. Welcome back to the channel and happy Friday. What the Friday? Hey, what the Friday? It's Friday. Friday. It's Friday, October 7th. The year is 2022. And my plate is not low vibrational. How you doing? Greetings, everybody. Hopefully you had a fantastic week. I wanted to come to you with some hot topics. Of course, every Friday I try to make this a regular thing where I just pretty much discuss all of the week's shenanigans. Okay, there's plenty of shenanigans to go around. Okay, JT and Cardi B, they got into it earlier this week. I know that's probably old news to some of you, but I didn't really touch on it. So I'm going to give my thoughts because this thing has erupted into even more mess. Quavo, he has a new song out with Takeoff, and everybody is insinuating, or assuming I should say, that Saweetie slept with Cardi B's husband, Offset. Yikes. Very, very messy. What else we got on here? Beyonce has finally clapped back at somebody who is accusing her of stealing their song without permission. Now, you guys know that Beyonce normally doesn't even respond to anything or anyone. She just springs into action, but she didn't respond, but she responded through her representative. And I was actually shocked. So I got a couple of other hot topics sprinkled in between. Oh, this week the BET Hip Hop Awards aired. I did watch it. I was going to do a separate video, but I said, why not wait till What the Friday? Okay, so for those of you who are new here, every Friday, I try to come with, like I said, some hot topics, throw some things together, things that pique my interest and things that I want to hear your opinion on. Okay. Now, as far as time is concerned, whenever this thing is going to upload, at the time that I'm recording this, it is 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully this will be uploaded and ready before Friday is over. Anyway, as you're coming in the room, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. I want to shout out to all of the new royal family members. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys have your notifications on, because I know some people have been letting me know that they do not get any notifications whatsoever. So make sure you click the bell if you're subscribed to the channel. You click the notification bell, right? So that way you will get notified, hopefully, when I upload videos. All right. So without further ado, let's get straight into this lineup. The juicy stuff is going to be to the end. Okay. So if you're watching the replay, I don't mind at all. You can fast forward through, do your thing, but just at least pay your admission fee while you up in here. And that's by hitting the like button, please. Okay, that costs you absolutely nothing. You can hit the like button on the way out. You can hit it now while I'm saying it. That's your admission fee. All right? Okay. So before we get to the juicy topics, did y'all see this? Child, there's about to be a documentary about Barney. You guys remember this show, Barney? Some people loved it. Some people absolutely hated it. Well, apparently, Barney was receiving death threats. The characters in the show basically were being accused of using drugs. And so this is going to be a 2-part documentary. This is CNN reporting this. Now, according to the new docuseries, the article reads, I Love You, You Hate Me, the beloved children's show, which launched the acting careers of Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez, was the target of a lot of hate. Can you believe it? The trailer of the 2-part series shows Bob West, a Barney performer, recalling death threats he received as the purple dinosaur. He says they were violent and explicit, death and dismemberment of my family. They were going to come and find me, and they were going to KILL me. Wow. Barney was receiving death threats. Can you believe that? This guy was also accused of hiding drugs. It's not funny. Hiding drugs in the tail of the costume. So I'm curious to see this. Barney promoted love. Everybody loved each other. Baby Bop was always dancing and lovey-dovey. So I don't know. A lot of people don't like all of that lovey-dovey stuff, but that's no excuse to want to dismember and take somebody up out of here. That's just sick. So this is going to be premiering, a 2-part series going to be premiering on October 12th on Peacock. Do you guys have Peacock? I think that's one of the streaming services that I absolutely do not have. So good luck, man. I want to see how this turns out. I might just, is Peacock free, y'all? Put it in the comments. I don't know if Peacock is free. Isn't that what the Real Housewives Girls Trip, isn't that on Peacock or is that Hulu? I don't know. Is it a paid subscription? I want to check it out unless I can get it for the free. I love you, you love me. All right, moving along. Sherri Shepherd, okay? And I forgot what video it was. I was talking about Sherri Shepherd dragging out her bouquet of flowers that she received from Oprah, dressed like Oprah was dressed many years ago when Oprah drug out her fat, however many pounds it was, like 40, 50 pounds of fat that she lost in a red radio flyer wagon. And this is exactly what Sherri was mimicking. Oprah had on the black turtleneck with the jeans and the boots. So this is Sherri Shepherd, a still photo of Sherri Shepherd dragging out her flowers that Oprah sent to her and how big, it's big flowers. She was so excited, yada, yada. Anyway, this article basically shows that Sherri Shepherd, as it pertains to ratings, is beating Jennifer Hudson. Now, this is very, very interesting. Question. Are you guys watching Jennifer Hudson's talk show? I was able to get through some of her talk show when she had Simon Cowell on there. I think that was the premiere episode. Her set is beautiful. She has a beautiful set. She always looks so nice and pulled together. But I can't sit and watch Jennifer Hudson deliver daytime talk topics. I don't know. So after the first week J Hud did good. And then the second week it's being reported that there was a 14% decrease in her ratings. And Sherri Shepherd is kind of holding steady. Sherri Shepherd is at like a 0.7. And repeats of the Wendy Williams show before Sherri Shepherd took over Wendy's time slot, the reruns of Wendy Williams were at a 0.8. So even higher than what Sherri Shepherd is doing now. As far as Sherri's concerned, I think I've seen in its entirety maybe 2 episodes full. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not that Sherri is doing a bad job. I don't think she's doing a bad job. She's still the same Sherri Shepherd. I don't care. Like, I don't really care about some of the stuff that she discusses. I don't know. It seems forced. I can only imagine the pressure that Sherri Shepherd is under to perform, because if not, they're gonna yank her show. So I don't know. Are you guys watching? What do you think? And it's not a competition thing. You guys know I'm Team Wendy all day, every day. But Wendy is no longer in the daytime talk show ring, so we have to kind of take what we get, I guess. I don't know. J Hud, I can't sit and I don't set my DVR like, I gotta watch J Hud's show. Same thing with Sherri Shepherd. They're not on the DVR lineup. They didn't make the cut for DVR lineup. And that's no shade to the ladies. I mean, they're both doing their darn thing. And I love seeing, women do their thing. But I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, let's switch gears for a second, okay? I don't know if you guys are aware, but some of y'all are eating some low vibrational meals, okay? And scammer, businesswoman, whatever she calls herself, Coach Stormy Wellington, let y'all know. You got to hear what she has to say. Just take a look and listen. This is courtesy of the Shade Room. I thought that this was so freaking funny, nasty, and funny at the same time. Like to hear it? Here you go.
Put this on my plate. I will not I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm the visionary. I believe it. But I would never eat a plate that looked like this. You couldn't even pay me $1 million to do that to myself. Oh my God. I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. And you took it. I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want. So my thought process is, if you can put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got the discipline. I won't even look at it. That make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate can like. If we used to have 2 plates, we play together, and so who's royalty? They would say this person. I agree. That's a good way. This is serious though. Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have, and they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now. Yeah. Coach Storm is teaching me, don't accept what they put on your plate. You couldn't even pay me.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that pissed me off when I seen this. I would have slapped every knotless braid out of her head if she put her finger on my food. That's nasty. And where is your napkin, Slopperella? You licking your... finger touching people's potato buns and whatnot. No. I would have slapped her hand so fast and hard, like, yo, what are you doing? Don't put your hands in my food. Are you crazy? You just got spittle all over your little fingers, and then you waving your little dirty fingers over my food. I am convinced that some of these women that she travels with, she's paying somebody out of the group or whatever to be like her flunky. Because ain't no way, yo. Ain't no way. It ain't that deep. Hamburger buns and corn on the cob, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. So let's take a look at what some people had to say. I can't believe Shorty called her plate low vibrational while eating the same ish. Stormy Wellington is one of the original Atlanta girl boss scammers. That girl really said low vibrational plate when she's eating that very same food from the same place. People are not having it. This woman is terrible. Never seek help from people like this, who will put you down and make you feel low so they can build you back up. Stormy Wellington is a horrible coach. Take your high vibrational food somewhere else. Oh, hang on, because Stormy Wellington responded. I like Stormy Wellington, and I never disrespect her brand because real women don't hate. She's getting her coin no matter what, and how she gets it is truly wondrous. She probably paid somebody to write that. Stormy Wellington charging people $5,000 to tell them their plates are low vibrational. I will never understand this backlash from Stormy Wellington telling someone that food pile on top your plate when you're at an event looks hood rat-ish. I mean, it does. You think Michelle Obama was at White House dinners with food piled on her plate like that? No. There's a significant difference between a White House dinner and a backyard barbecue. I just want to add that in. That's like as obvious as the nose on my face. Duh. Oh my God. Anyway, and also they are served at White House, like sit down dinners. You're actually served where there's waiters and waitresses serving you. So you're not piling anything on your plate. But I see what you tried to do there. Stormy Wellington been transphobic, homophobic, elitist, stupid AF, and a scammer for years. She was one of the LG scammer originators. If you look hard enough under each abuser's post, she's rooting for them too. My God, today. This is the same woman, quote unquote, coach Stormy Wellington, who created a fake GoFundMe for my 4 brothers and I when my mama passed away. Oh, you low down, Stormy. If that's true, you low down. And Stormy's response reads, raise your vibration. Definition of vibration: a person's emotional state, the atmosphere of a place, or the associations of an object as communicated to and felt by others. I got the world talking. High vibration challenge loading 10-10-22 to 10-25-22. Link in bio with a target emoji. What the hell does that mean, Stormy? Listen to me. If you wave, you hear me clapping my hands? That's how you know I'm dead serious. If you wave your fingers anywhere near my food, I'm slapping you. Unless you're a kid or an elderly person. Okay? They get passes. All right? But no, ma'am. Not you putting your dirty fingers and your overgrown cuticles on my potato bread bun. That, as soon as I saw that, it pissed me off, y'all. I don't care what the message is. No. Ooh. Good luck, Stormy Wellington. I know the girls have been calling her out for a very long time. So I just want to know, put it in the comments. What high vibrational, low vibrational plates have you guys eaten tonight? Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, who's up next? Oh, Remy Ma was considered for Real Housewives of New York. Did you guys know that? But it didn't work out. Okay, and I thought that this was interesting. Do you guys still does anybody watch Real Housewives of New York? I have not seen one episode. That's the franchise that I haven't seen one episode. That and Dubai, and I have Dubai on my DVR, but I haven't watched it. Housewives of New York, never seen one episode. I do keep up with some of the stories. You know, sometimes you may not watch a show, but you keep up with what's trending and what's going on with the cast. Andy is said to be wanting to revamp the entire New York cast, and Remy was considered. So sources familiar to to the situation tells TMZ that Real Housewives of New York star Ebony K. Williams brought up Remy's name to casting several months ago for the Bravo reality series, suggesting that Remy would be a great addition to the show. Ebony K. Williams, she's one of the newer cast members. I remember when she was casted for the show, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna watch." I like Ebony K. Williams. She is an attorney. In what facet of law she works in, I'm not sure, but I remember watching her and Remy and Jinx and Joe Budden on the For the Culture podcast. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I forgot the name of the girl. I think her name was Scotty Beam. She was replaced, and Ebony K. Williams took over her spot, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the girl's name. Anyway, I used to watch, what did I say? For the Culture? State of the Culture. Where did I get For the Culture from? That's somebody else's podcast. State of the Culture podcast had Remy, Joe Budden, Ebony K. Williams, and I thought that she was a great fit. I actually liked that podcast. I don't know why. What happened? That was on Revolt Network. I thought all of them were like complimented each other perfectly. Anyway, so Ebony K. Williams ended up going on Housewives of New York. Do you guys watch? Have you guys watched? I never watched an episode, like I said. So I thought that was dope that she, recommended Remy. And Ebony K. Williams is the first Black cast member on the show, on this particular franchise, since the franchise started. So yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what ended up happening. You guys watch? Put it in the comments. How did she do? Did she do good? Did she do well? Anyway, so TMZ said that the casting team, they basically had a virtual chat with Remy, and the conversation went really well until they found out at that particular time, during that like Skype call or what have you, that Remy no longer lives in New York, but she actually lives in New Jersey full time, right? So she used to have an apartment. It's being reported that, she used to have an apartment in Midtown Manhattan, but she doesn't anymore. So basically, the Housewives franchise, they're lenient when it comes to your marital status, right? Real Housewives of insert franchise here, right? So if you're not married, they're all right with that, but you have to live within the parameters of the city associated with that franchise. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, New Jersey and New York, I'm pretty sure she probably lives in Bergen County. That's a hop, skip, and a jump right over the GW Bridge to New York. And a lot of times, I mean, they probably go places in New Jersey. No, like I said, I never seen the show. So I thought that was really interesting, that was a reason why it didn't work out. But again, it depends on where she lives in New Jersey. I guess they probably think like, oh, well, it's going to be an inconvenience to have her coming into New York to film. But again, if she lives northeastern Jersey, like Bergen County, that's a hop, skip, and a jump. And I'm pretty sure Remy's always in New York anyway. She's from the Bronx. I'm sure she probably still has family in the city, and she probably has business dealings in the city. I don't know. But apparently they're claiming, quote unquote, that they liked her and everything went well. But, because she lived in New Jersey. So Andy, like I said, Andy is looking to kind of like completely reboot and recast Real Housewives of New York after 13 seasons. So, poor Remy. So she won't be joining the Real Housewives of New York City. I don't see Remy on that type of reality show because not with the cast that was last there. Even with Ebony there, I don't really see Remy meshing well with those women. I don't know. I don't think she would like them. I don't think she would care for them. It's not that Remy can't get along with people, but I don't know. That would be interesting, though. I don't see Remy on a Real Housewives. Stick to the Chrome 23, Remy. You guys watch her series, her female battle rap series. Dope. I watched it, I think it was last year. The last one that they did. It was very, very interesting. That's her lane. And also, fun fact, Remy was, she was doing the writing on, what the heck is the name of the show, y'all? With Brandy, Eve, Notori Naughton. Dang. And I started watching it too. I was so excited for it. And then I started watching it and I'm like, The acting wasn't bad. The writing wasn't the best. But anyway, Jadakiss and Remy Ma, they were writers. Some of the raps that the women did. This is gonna annoy me. Hopefully somebody will put it in the chat. The name of the that show. Damn, what the heck was it called? Anyway, I don't have time to look it up. But yeah, so she was getting an ABC check, okay? An ABC network check. So, you know, Remy's doing all right for herself. I know a lot of people like to think that, oh, her career ended after she did X, Y, and Z. Ended where? Man, she getting that ABC network money. All right, who's up next on the roster? Oh, Miss Beyonce. Miss Beyonce. Okay, so this is according to Entertainment Weekly, right? So Beyonce, she denies, you know, that she didn't ask to use the sample for, or sample I'm Too Sexy. Remember this group, Right Said Fred? Are they brothers? I think they're two. I'm too sexy for my shirt, you know, all that good stuff. So Alien Superstar sampled the composition, if I'm not mistaken. And they were in the media calling Beyonce arrogant. And Beyonce said, okay. Her representation gave a statement and checked Right Said and his friend. Okay, so the article reads, earlier this week, the musical duo consisting of brothers, so they are brothers, Fred and Richard, whatever the heck their last name is, dubbed Queen Bee arrogant in an interview with The Sun and alleged that she didn't seek permission to interpolate their 1992 hit I'm Too Sexy on her Atmospheres track, Alien Superstar, which appears on her new album, Renaissance. Can we just pause? I really think that Renaissance is going to win a Grammy. I'm throwing that in there for my early Grammy predictions. And I saw an article where they were talking about some of the contenders for, the Grammys. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitter. Because I be Twitter's like my little diary. I be posting stuff on there. Anyway, the article continues. Beyonce, however, is singing a very different tune. How clever. The comments made by Right Said Fred stating that Beyonce used I'm Too Sexy and Alien Superstar without permission are erroneous and incredibly disparaging. This is what her representation said in a statement to Entertainment Weekly. Permission was not only granted for its use, but they publicly spoke to their gratitude for being on the album. The statement noted that no sound recording from the I'm Too Sexy was used within Alien Superstar, only the song's composition, and it provided receipts to back it up. Now, we love a good receipt. Permission was asked of their publisher. That's the appropriate channels to reach out to on May 11, 2022, and the publisher approved the use on June 15th, 2022. They were paid for the usage in August of 2022. Furthermore, okay, the copyright percentage of that Right Said Fred writers with respect to the use of I'm Too Sexy is a substantial portion of the composition, Collectively, the Right Said Fred writers own more than any other singular writer and have co-writer credit. This accusation is false. Fine, I love that Beyonce's representation is clapping back. I love this because you guys know Khalees, she accused Beyonce of sampling Milkshake. Beyonce said, you know what? All right. You want to, I'm not going to argue with you. Beyonce pulled the sample, but Beyonce, come to find out, Beyonce reached out to the appropriate channels, but Khalees felt that Beyonce should have contacted her because she's the artist, and artists are sensitive about their ish. I get it. However, in business, see, this is the business of music. Beyonce did take the proper approach and proper steps to sample that song. So what ended up being revealed is that Khalees does not own the rights to that song. So yeah, I get where Khalees was coming from, but Beyonce is pretty much more business, and a lot of people accuse her of sampling and stealing stuff. And I mean, if that's the case, then she would have been sued for that. No, the rightful owners gave permission, and the rightful owner was not Khalees, unfortunately. No shade. All right, so what else? You guys know that Drake, because I thought about it. I said, did Drake reach out to the Right Said Fred? Because him and Future basically sampled the hook of I'm Too Sexy. They sampled that whole thing. Now, here's what I learned a long time ago, because I consider myself, in my head, I'm like a music producer and a beat maker sometimes. Whoever owns to my knowledge, to whoever owns the publishing is who. If I own the publishing to I'm Too Sexy, not the artist, but the publishing, I own the publishing. Beyonce would reach out to me and I would say, okay, cool. So that's what Beyonce did. And not only did she get the proper permission, but she also gave Right Said Fred writing credits, which she didn't have to do. And they own a percentage of the Alien Superstar, which she didn't have to do. I remember when T.S. Madison was recently talking about, you guys know that she's her voice is used on the song Cozy, and she said that she received an email. T.S. Madison, she said she received an email from Parkwood, and basically letting her know, look, we sampled this, we use your voice, and here's the compensation. Well, T.S. Madison is the owner. She did a YouTube video, T.S. Madison, on her YouTube channel. So T.S. Madison owns, obviously, her voice. So in that instance, yes, it's right to reach out to T.S. Madison. But let's say T.S. Madison sang a song and she didn't own the publishing. Beyonce would reach out to whoever owns the publishing for that song. So they tried to get a moment, though, because they did post something on Twitter where they were excited to have writing credits. So it's like, don't try to come for Beyonce. And yes, Beyonce doesn't have the greatest reputation as it pertains to sampling music. Oh, okay, a lot of people accuse her of stealing, but you might want to keep it cute, Right Said Fred, because don't piss the beehive off, okay? Because it's not going to be pretty. All right, who's up next? Oh, I want to get to this story. Shout out to Beyonce. All right, so this is IME Udoka, all right? This is the fiance / boyfriend of Nia Long, all right? So you guys know that he is the coach for the Boston Celtics. He is suspended, right? And he cheated on Nia Long, sent the internet, it shook up the interwebs, okay? Everybody, including myself, wanted to know, a lot of people, including myself, wanted to know, who is the woman? Why is the woman not being reprimanded? I remember saying this in the video. Well, here she go, y'all. She heard y'all was looking for her. So here she goes. Here she is. Now look at this title. IME Udoka reportedly cheated on Nia Long with a Mormon married white woman. Now, why is that important? Why is her religion, her religious affiliation, well, we know her marital status. That's important because I did say that she was reported that she was married, and her race. Child, there she go, y'all. There she go. So, what's this woman's name? According to the Daily Mail, the woman IME Udoka cheated on actress Nia Long with is Kathleen Nemo Lynch. That's very interesting. She is the Celtics team service manager, and she is 34 years old, reportedly. Some famous former Celtic player is the one that she was friends with that got her this particular job. Now, according to a source close to the investigation that spoke directly to the Daily Mail, the old OG basketball player who got her this job knew about the affair but remained quiet about it. Oh. The source reveals that the relationship was 100% consensual, thank God, and it even ended before the investigation on the case even started. According to this report, Kathleen can't even go to the grocery store without getting swarmed by paparazzi and tabloid reporters. Oh, the horror. Lord have mercy. I don't feel sorry for her. I don't. The Daily Mail reports also confirmed that Lynch is married to Taylor Lynch, who is a financial consultant. They share 3 children together. Kathleen grew up in an active Mormon family. She attended Brigham Young University and has declined to respond to any questions coming from media outlets. Okay, so her husband is a financial consultant. Is he a financial consultant for the NBA? Does he? Because that was the rumor. Listen, I don't care. Point blank period. You are a rhymes with poor. Ma'am, you are a married woman having an affair with someone. Unacceptable. Sir, you are a rhymes with poor also. You are supposed to be in a committed relationship, engagement. I wouldn't care if you were married or not, unless the terms of your relationship state that you can sleep with whomever you want. You're supposed to be in a monogamous relationship. Now, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't it be something if the terms of IME and Nia Long's relationship is open? See, we don't know everything. We don't know everything. Because I said on my community tab, why is everyone up in arms about Nia Long being cheated on by her man, her non-husband? People get cheated on all the time. Doesn't mean that I don't have any compassion for Nia Long or the kids or not. People get cheated on every time, a lot, every day. Every day. I can't even get it out, and I'm willing to bet a couple dollars that this wasn't the first time, and it doesn't seem like Nia Long is leaving IME. She's walking around without her ring. That's what I forgot where I saw that on Twitter somewhere. I don't know if that's true either. But even if she wasn't walking around with her ring, who cares? She's been engaged for what, 25 years or something like that. She has no plans on getting married anyway. She ain't leaving her man. Listen, if she wants to stay with IME, that's on her. That's totally her choice. But I mean, this is what I'm saying. Why y'all in such an uproar? This ain't the first time this man cheated, I'm sure. Now, what I want to know is Miss Lynch, can't get over that last name, is Miss Lynch going to be suspended? And why are these media outlets reporting that she's a Mormon mother of how many white women? Y'all said that the relationship was 100% consensual. She knew what she was doing. She was present on her wedding day when she took vows, right? To honor and love her man and be monogamous pretty much. So why isn't she being penalized? And also she broke code of conduct as well. She's an employee of the Celtics team, right? So do the rules and the ramifications only apply to IME and not sister girl? Sis says she can't. Girl, you better Instacart. I just thought about that. Sidebar. She can't go to the grocery store without being mobbed. Oh, she probably sobs uncontrollably in her shower. Like a Tyler Perry movie. Girl, if you don't Instacart and keep it moving, or Amazon Fresh, I'm pretty sure you got the coin and the resources to do so. Girl, about what you doing in the grocery store anyway? You need to be in the house repenting. Mormon. What you doing in the grocery store? I don't feel sorry for you, rhymes with poor. You too, I don't feel sorry for you either, rhymes with poor. Both of y'all some rhymes with poor. Who else? All right. It's about to get ghetto.